Hello, welcome on our fourth stream about we are implementing our Kotlin Multiplatform application on Compose UI, codename Modern Money, and today's stream maybe will not be so long as previous one. I mean, like not 1.5 hours, maybe only 1 hour. Because this resource team is not so complicated, yeah, we will be able to like maybe spend, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes on it. Plus settings or like preference, unfortunately I didn't have time to like be somehow prepared really good for it, so just like maybe show some libraries which we can use to achieve normal settings, providing between different layers and how to work with interface. Again, like there are a few libraries which we can check, but biggest part maybe of this stream will take explanation of my homework. But before we start to do it, as usual, some disclaimer: I am not professional Android developer or like mobile developer. All what I'm doing here is I'm also learning or studying what is going on, how we can implement multi-platform application on Kotlin Multiplatform with Compose UI. I can do some mistakes, so don't take these streams as some best practice. Just like check what I'm doing. You can improve it, provide in comments. The project is open source. You will be able to find it on GitHub. As usual, in description there is link on GitHub. And let's begin. So you should see IntelliJ idea, and on previous stream when we finished, we already started work with room database and dependency injection. And what I would like to add here inside our main layout, I'm not sure why it's so wide. Okay, there should be some string which is not visible right now. Anyway, in main layout, we have this float button, which take different position, depends of screen resolution, screen size, not resolution, of course. And the problem was how to provide information to child screens, like we use this navigation host about clicking. So to do it, as I mentioned on previous stream, I guess I will put this like tooltip about where I discussed it on previous stream, on stream number 3. We need to implement something like in React World, it's called hook, but here in Kotlin Multiplatform, it's called composition. So like we need to implement our own composition, and this composition in our case provides some flow. Flow, it's from React, from reactive like programming world. It's about like when you have some like stream, some flow, and you can subscribe on it, and when something is changed, like stream emit about it, or like flow emit about it in our case, we will receive this this, like how to say, this action, and can do something like we receive it and can somehow process it. So like we create our own local primary action events, and right now it's just like empty flow, so like nothing will be translated. But if we go back to main layout, here inside float button action, we need to create our event itself, primary action event, and right now it's just like mutable shared flow, again with just some action, like with some event which will be raised. Nothing will be translated there so far. We can translate something, but just like don't see any reason for now, at least. I will discuss one. I will describe one option which we can use. I would like to use it, but I try to play with it, but maybe I'm doing wrong way, and there is like another this how to call composition provider will be created and I will be able to achieve what I would like to have with it. Anyway, so like here when we click on our float button, we emit, so like we notify, we fire some action, and every component who is inside this CompositionLocal provider. Yeah, so like if I will like run this compose function only around dialog, it will means like, okay, only inside dialog screen I will be able to subscribe to this event and receive like notification when it will be emitted. But because all nav host inside this compose function, yeah, it will be available everywhere, in screen, in dialog, like everywhere. Dialog will hide it, but yeah. On like it doesn't make sense to just cover screen, and I guess I tried to do it and it started to blame me about you cannot do it inside nav host. Like, yeah, you have to do it like you have to wrap nav host itself. Yeah, okay, chat is not so active, but please, like, if you have any questions, anything, so feel free to write in chat. And then inside our pages, yeah, already like a little bit improve it as well, but inside our list details, yeah, we can fetch this action. We can like get information about it and do anything what we want. And for example, here on launch effect, so like what we need to do, yeah, first of all, we need to subscribe. So like, yeah, we have this events. It's again local primary action events. It's our, if we go again, it's our composition, local composition, and we get current one. So like when we call current one, what has happened? Yeah, like it's going here and inside main layout and take what is provided here. So it will take this primary action event, yeah, which we will fire here, and we will go back. So we get it and we subscribe on it, yeah, but we need to subscribe only when the screen is visible, yeah. This is why as we discussed on the end of previous stream, we need life cycling, yeah, because if we just subscribe without life cycling, it means like, okay, when we launch this screen, yeah, when it's visible, so launch effect will be fire, so we'll subscribe to this event and then we will stay forever, yeah. And even if we already switch screen to transaction, for example, or to report one and click this button, it means like all screen will be subscribed and like we will run this add action like for all screen, for each screen, and it will be like, it's not what we would like to have, yeah. That's why we flow with life cycling, yeah. So like we provide also this life cycle owner. It's also some like CompositionLocal, and we will understand what is going on. Like, yeah, when we when just the screen appear, yeah, we understand that, okay, it's appeared and we can subscribe. But when it will be disappear, lifecycle owner will change. This launch effect will be called again. But because here is also like disappear, so this event will be not subscribe, but like unsubscribe, let's say, yeah. And all what we do here, we just like collect when it will be emit, like catch the action, and inside our view model we will discuss about it. We just add like new account and like with name bank and currency list of currencies. So it works. I also play slightly on transaction details, and what I wanted to achieve, yeah, maybe let's run it on phone, and you should see right now our beautiful Android emulator, and we should launch our application recently, really soon. I'm checking what is going on, so it's still building, at least not any issues, what is really nice. And it should be here, yes. So yes, again, interface not so beautiful, yeah, like we have some previous bank with only Czech crowns, and I create like new bank account with Czech crowns, dollars, and euro. Again, like we will work with on interface in some future, like really nearest streams, because it's like important. Yeah, it's like it's really ugly, but right now I'm just focusing on functionality itself, and then like we will create some beautiful like interface. But anyway, like if I switch allowing transaction and click this add button, you see I created like new button here. Yes. So yeah, here in list transaction, so what I did, I also like check is flow layout visible. Yeah, it's like what I change here inside subscribe to this event of button, and just create this pop-up layer inside it icon button with like this arrow image vector and no description, just for testing. Yeah, but again, like, yeah, we fired it here but not here. We didn't create any new account. If we switch back to Android and go to accounts, you can see like there is still 2 accounts, but I guess someone will have sharp enough vision, yeah, to see that okay, button is here, but when I click to account, it's still here, like, yeah, it's not disappear so fast. It's a problem which I need to solve in future. Plus the second problem, again, as you can see, button it's not like here, like, yeah, what I wanted to achieve, I wanted like when you click on this float button, there is additional free buttons, because for transaction we can create free kind of transaction, free type of transaction. Yeah, it's like outcome transaction, income transaction, or like transfer, when you transfer between your accounts. Of course, we can do it on site at add transaction dialog as well. Yeah, like we can have just some like tabs, or like even just like some beautiful buttons about like, okay, is it incoming, is it transfer, is it outcoming transaction? And if you choose one of it, yeah, it will work as some group button. We will slightly change interface. Yeah, we just like show incoming account for transaction, we show both outcoming and incoming, or like we show only outcoming based off like what we choose. Maybe I will stay with this approach, but I still would like to play slightly with this, like when I can inject some UI inside parent layers. And what I thought about like how I can achieve it here inside main layout, I also can create new composition where I will inject from child some compose function. I slightly play with it, it's possible, but what is the problem? Yeah, like here inside main layout, we need to wrap this button by row and by column. And we have to do it like differently for different size of screen. Yeah, when it's white, as right now, I didn't switch again. Sorry, like I'm too expressive right now and need to switch a lot. Yeah, so like we discuss here, yeah, and then here in main layout, what I need to do to achieve to be able to inject, yeah, I need to cover it by column in case there is small screen, yeah, to be able to show these actions like up, or like when it's widescreen, yeah, I need to cover it by row to be able to show it to the right, or like to the left if it's right to left interface. It's not a problem, like, yeah, we can recognize which screen size we have here and just like cover it by column. In other case, we will cover it by row. But maybe it's not so beautiful, yeah, because like we need to extract this float action button in other function, so we need to provide this action event which we will emit. It's like doable, but still, okay, not so beautiful. But let's go back to Android emulator, and right now if we go back to accounts, I can click and you see like new bank accounts created, and yes, you can be surprised, but I also added feature to already edit it. So like, for example, I can edit, of course, like there is nothing will happen. I didn't add interface for editing, but we can delete it. And if I do it, you can see as beautiful it's deleted. So, but yeah, if we go back to IntelliJ IDEA and we will run our Java application. And let's switch on it. It's still building, but you should see it now. Yeah. So you see we have nothing. we still like, yeah, can see this button when we use transaction. But if we go back to accounts, there is no any accounts, but I can add one. It's strange that we don't have euro. I will check it. Okay, it's some. Yeah, but let's close it and run one more time. Yeah, I need to check what is going on. Here it doesn't work. Like, yeah, we cannot move it left and or right. Why? Because on desktop application, it's usual some pop-up menu. Like, people know that you should not like swipe. Yeah, you should right click and see something, and it's what we implemented. But like I implemented my homework. Like, yeah, we have edit, we have delete button. Again, if we click edit, nothing happened. But if I click delete, it will be disappear. So let's switch back to IntelliJ IDEA, how I achieved it. It was quite interesting. So here in UI, inside account, again, in list item, yeah, we have this, yeah, preview. I played with it, maybe will not show it at all. So like we have list item, and here inside our account list detail, we wrap it by editable list item. And we can go and see that I have some in Komm package, some expected function which I would like to have. Yeah, it's like it have deleting, on delete, on edit, and some content. Yeah, and if we go back, we should be able to see that, yeah, on deleting we just provide true. Of course, it should be some pop-up dialog about like, do you really want to delete this account, like with okay or like cancel, and only if you click okay it will be true, otherwise it should be cancel. On delete, it's like when already we receive, yeah, from this editable list item information about like, yes, we need to delete it, so we can delete it from ViewModel and provide true as like, yeah, it's deleted. And on edit right now, yes, there is no any action will happen, and then like we use our list account item inside it. But let's go back to editable list item. There's also some internal function deletable item, which has this launch effect. If is deleted, we use little delay and then fire this on delete invoke. Yeah, it's what we will see. So like item disappear and then like will be deleted from database. This is why we need this little delay. And again, why we need, because like if we fire this deleting really fast, it will be deleted from database. Because we subscribe on flow inside database, it will force compose this lazy column to refresh, yeah, to ask view models about, okay, please give me again new items, yeah, like there is changes, and it will not so beautiful disappear. Yeah, it's just like will be deleted like immediately, and it's like again not so beautiful. But because we have this delay, we can see as it's like hide it. You can see like, yeah, there is the same milliseconds duration and delay timeout, and then just delete it from database. So like there is like, if you, I guess no one will be able to refresh it so fast to see that it wasn't deleted from database and just like disappear after deleted. But again, like here, yeah, we have used this animated visibility. If it is deleting, it's not just deleted immediately. Yeah, it started to use this exit approach. So like we provide shrink vertically. Yeah, it's like shrinked. So like we add animations 500 milliseconds, and toward it's like to the top. Yeah, like it shrinks this way, like not from top to bottom, but from bottom to top. And plus additional is like fade out, like, yeah, it's like shrinking and like fade out, like it's not just shrinking. And inside it's just our content. Yeah, this function will be shared between Android and desktop application. And I also extract this build icon because, yeah, we need the same for edit, for delete, just like provide name and some like modifier and tint. But what is more interesting, yeah, how it's implemented inside different targets. Yeah, on Android, yeah, we have this actual function. We need, of course, provide this deleting, and we need to use this SwipeToDismissBox. This function, as you can see, it's deprecated and should be replaced. But I tried to find some documentation, like, and wasn't successful. Still inside documentation is provided by Google, there still like use this remember swipe to dismiss box state. Again, maybe in future release they will update the documentation and we will be able to understand how to use it. But right now it's quite easy. Like yeah, if we swipe from end to start, like yeah, from right to left, right now we just call on edit, if like invoke it, and I will explain why. Sorry, why we are using here this null safety disabling, let's say. So like we invoke it, but if we swipe to start to end, we call is deleting, and if like it was true, like yeah, we mark this remember state as deleting. If not, like we do nothing, and we provide here false. And here in deleted item, yeah, we provide if it's deleting, and on delete action which will be fired. Again, like why we we know that here we can be here only if we have this on edit method or on deleted method, yeah, because here it can be it's nullable. It's because here on swipe to dismiss we check that it's enabled only if we have this on edit assigning, and dismiss as well start to end if we have deleting and delete. So both, like we cannot provide only one, or deleting for example, and don't provide delete. The same I guess will be maybe with edit, but I'm not sure how right now. And we need to generate some swipe background to be able to show these beautiful icons. Yeah, we check which action, we provide like background color. So in case it's edit, we provide just primary, it's green one. If we delete it, we provide error, it's like red one. And like some progress is just like how this icon will be appear, like really fast or not. Like we use the scale here inside build action, and it's like build icon, sorry. So like we provide which action it will be, and like scale, size, and this tint to have like on prime this beautiful white color. Let's go back to Komm model, and let's switch to Java one. So here we also have this editable list item, but what we do here, we just show drop down menu. Yeah, so and this offset, it's like I face some problem with menu by some reason, and I will describe it right now. And of course we also have is deleting, and we use the same deleting item here, provide is it deleted or not, and like just pass this on delete action inside the delete item. But here we have the drop down menu, yeah, and we check it's expanded only when it's show. If it's dismissed, yeah, it should be disappear. And offset, you see I had to use it for X and move it on like some direction. I don't know why I had to multiply it to 2, because even where I'm using it, I try, yeah, inside this menu open detector, I try to use even local density, yeah, like size of pixel, but it's still just like doesn't matter, run it on my laptop with one screen resolution, or run on my my desktop with another screen resolution. This divide by 2, it works. So like I keep it right now. And anyway, we check is it we have on edit, we create edit item. If we have deleting and delete, we create deleted item. And here is like will be the same, yeah. This context menu open detector, it's quite new cool feature, yeah. We don't need to subscribe on some mouse button click and then understand that, okay, do we click right button or not. We already have it here inside context, yeah. You see like we use this pointer input, we await jest, and we check that if it's button and secondary button press, so like we fire it. But also here, like it, if you can see, it's exactly offset, so it's provide information where exactly was clicked. And again, like if I will remove it, yeah, like if I will not use offset here, let's comment it and run and switch on our desktop. You should see it recently. Now, if I click, you see it's at start. Yeah, it's show like on correct item. I can create new. I still don't know why the last one don't show error. Yeah, it's like for right item, but on the left corner, like it's not where I clicked on it. This is why I have to use offset. if I switch back, so and uncomment it. But if I will remove this dividing and keep only one, there will be another problem. If I click, you see I click on the like center of the account, but it's already on the right corner. And if I click here, it will be in the middle of another screen, let's say, yeah. But like you can see, then closer I to the left corner, then less difference between where I click and where menu show it we see. So that's why when we divide it to 2, yeah, it looks, yeah, I move back here to 2, run it, and right now, yeah, when we click, it's, yeah, it's maybe still not so beautiful. It's not on the like right, it's like under mouse, but still it's like more, like more, it's closer to normal behavior than before. Yeah, so it was one part, and second part I worked with our database. So like we have right now this, yeah, we need model first. We have account, yeah. It has only ID and name. It's how we store in database. We have account currency. It's additional table, and we have foreign keys which connected to account, to ID account, and here is ID account, and when we delete account, we will cascade deleted account currency. Of course, it has its own ID, account ID, and currency code. This class I don't need, I don't know why it's skipped, so I need to remove it. And we have this account currency, and we have DAO, of course, like for account. We can get all accounts, it will be a list of account, we can insert account, we can delete account. Why we need long here? So when we insert account, we need to get ID of this account to be able to save currency, credit card, or like anything what we need when we just like create account at first inside it. But for delete, we just provide int, so it will be 1 when we delete one account, and we will understand that it's deleted. And for currency, yeah, we also have this account currency, but there is little difference, which maybe someone missed. So here we return flow, and this is why we can use just function, not suspend function. But in account currency, we return list, not flow. I will show why. And this, in this case, we have to use suspend function. And yeah, nothing interesting here. So, and of course we need like insert. I didn't add delete, because when we delete account, we have this foreign key which is cascaded deleted it. But I thought about like, okay, credit card, it makes sense to delete separately, yeah. For example, credit card can be changed. You can lost it and request new one, number can be changed, you can change type of credit card, yeah. It can be just normal ones, and you got gold ones and platinum one, number will be different, so you would like to assign new card to account but delete previous one. But with currency, I thought about it, okay, like, yeah, maybe you don't have right now currency on your account, but I'm not sure that you have to delete it, because in this case you will have transaction where like will be nothing, yeah. We can create special process. I did it on my previous application when, for example, we have transaction, yeah, and we will have transaction. We have outgoing account ID, incoming account ID, and it can be one assigned if it's like outgoing and incoming transaction, or it can be both simultaneously when it's transaction, transfer transaction, yeah, from one your account to your another account. And I thought about like, yeah, maybe we can go through database and check, okay, after we delete some currency, we can go and delete all transaction where is no outgoing or like incoming transaction ID anymore. And because we can use not cascade here, yeah, we can use set null, yeah. And in this case, we can understand that, okay, I guess you don't see it, yeah, we can set null. And in this case, we can like just go and delete it. It's possible inside room. I guess we will maybe touch it in future. But then I realized that in this case, yeah, you will lose something. Yeah, you will see like you will delete transaction, and if you calculate what is going on with your account, you will have wrong numbers. In this case, maybe, yeah, it should not work this way, but still, like, you would like to see some report and understand that, okay, right now I don't have any like USD currency, but previously I had it, and I would like to understand how many money I spent in USD. And in this case, it doesn't make sense to delete. Yes, then, hello. It's only for 2 weeks, changed to Wednesday. I told about it on previous stream. It's only because like our like work, yeah, we're busy on work. Plus, I have vacation tomorrow and Friday, so that's why I had to move it on Wednesday. But next week, I hope it will be on Thursday again. But like it can change in future more, yeah, like I'm not like, I mean, like I will not move it on Tuesday or Friday, but sometimes I will run it on Wednesday, and sometimes I will run streams on Thursday, only because, yeah, I need to keep some day clear for some another stuff. Okay, so like we have this account currency. And go back to ViewModel, so how it works. Right now we have only account ViewModel, because here we manipulate currency inside account itself. And it's a little bit changed from previous, if you remember how it was on previous stream. So we map right now, yeah, from this database model inside our normal model. So yeah, we have this account model here. It contains name and currencies already. Yeah? If we go back to database model, you can see that account doesn't have it, yeah, because we store it in separate table. Yeah, we store it in account currency table, and it's connected by this foreign key. But inside like Kotlin world, like, yeah, inside already application, it's nice to have everything in one place, in one data classes. And this is why we have this map function. Yeah, few times I mentioned about I have my own library for mapping, Kotlin Object Multiplatform Mapper, but turned out that because we're already using this, where is our beautiful Gradle file? We're using Kotlin 2.2.20. My library support only Kotlin 2.1, and there is some breaking changes between 2.1 and 2.2, and I try to use Kotlin version. It's also required to update, of course, KSP version. I also use Kotlin Poet to create, to generate some classes inside this library. It's like source generated library. And there was some problem. I fixed a lot of them. That's why maybe I didn't do my homework for Modern Money fully, yeah, because I also focused on this library. And I promise I will run some stream when we will replace this ugly here, like, yeah, this ugly function, just to beautiful mapping through this Kotlin Object Multiplatform Mapper library. Anyway, so like, yeah, we convert from this account to DB account, but we also create some extended function for DB account to convert it from to just like that, like application account, and the same for currency. And you can see here, yeah, in Kotlin, what I missed a lot of in Java, you can specify alias for some classes, yeah, because like we have account here and we have account in DB model, we can specify that, okay, use like this account name as DB account, and right now it's much more like easier to live. So here we just like get all accounts, yeah, we map convert it to account, but we also, yeah, need to request currency here. So like we use also account currency DAO, we injected it, of course. So we can go to database and check that, yes, right now we have account currency here. We have our DAO here, and in dependency injection model, of course, we specify that if someone requested account currency DAO, we just get it from database and return. Okay, we just get it, and because map to account request exactly DB account currency and convert it also, yeah, like map to like normal currency here. we just can provide it inside it. Maybe it's not so beautiful, yeah, like we get, we subscribe to this account DAO, yeah, but then we also fetch some account currency. And I guess maybe this is why we don't see all currencies, yeah, because when we add account, we use this launch model. So first we create account itself, we got ID of account, and then inside for each we insert currency, and looks like SQLite fire information to like this subscribed here, like yeah, we subscribed on update all accounts. And when we started to fetch this account already, we didn't save all currency. That's why we see Czech crown and US dollar, but not euro. Yeah, it's cool that we have it. So I guess here we need to run some transaction. It will be my next homework to understand how to use transaction to save it in one transaction. And in this case, I guess we will not face this problem. And deleting, of course, like yeah, when we delete account, it just like disappear, and like we will delete currency inside it. Okay, cool. I guess it's all what I wanted to mention about my homework. Maybe one more thing. There is new releases was happened for Composer. Right now we don't need to use any release candidate, and for lifecycle compose library as well. Only what left in beta is this adaptive navigation suite library, but we can live with it. Yeah, like almost everything is in released state, and it's like it's cool, it's nice. I will continue to check what is going on. But again, let's back to our interfaces. I guess phone is more preferable. Let's switch to our beautiful Android emulator. And yeah, we have like accounts, transaction reports, a lot of like things. For example, in Java application, we also have this pop-up menu with edit and delete, and we would like to translate it for different languages. Yeah, use different string. And in Android, by the way, I have Android Studio here, and you can see it right now, but I will show you in slightly future. So in Android, we can have these resources, but in Compose UI world, like we need to create it slightly different way. Yeah. So what I did, inside common main module, I created Compose resource folder. Yeah, today I like really a lot of forgot to split it between screens. So I create this Compose resource, I create values, I create French values, and just create XML file strings. So for French and for English, for English is correct right now, but for French, yeah, we need to change it. I asked ChatGPT how it will be on French, and so modifier its edit and delete its subprimer. So right now we need to build our application. It will take some time as usual, but inside this build folder, right now we shall see additional folders. It should be resources, and you can see like processed resources, Java virtual machine, and we have values, and we have like French values. Yeah, it's just some I don't know, base 64 looks like, but yeah, it's what we have. I'm not sure why we don't have it for Android. It's interesting, so we'll see how it will work in Android, because I play with it only for no, I play it for different targets, but yeah. Anyway, let's go to our Java virtual machine realization for this editable list item. So, and here we would like to replace this edit on exactly like resources which we just created. So to achieve it, we need to call string resources. I hope and we cannot do it because of what? Did I forgot to add some library? String resources. No, it was compiled. That it should be here. UI Android and import. It's interesting. Will it work or not? Yeah, we have this compose UI resources. Yes, okay, nice. And let's check how it was added here. Yeah, I guess we use it as it should be. So yeah, just like forgot to not inject to use this library. So where we was, yeah, here string resources, and we need to provide res dot string, and I guess name strings and edit, and I guess we need to have resources as well. Yeah, let me recheck my notes one more time why we don't see it, because recently I implemented it in one places, in one library, and everything works as expected. Maybe I did something wrong. Yes, we definitely need new library for it. And it's not this Android resources. Yeah, what we need to inject. Let's do it instance of preview. So what we need components and resources. And let's build it. And right now I can get string resource. Nice. And we should have, let me check what exactly we should have. Yeah, it's still res. So it's res dot, is it res or resources? No, it should be res dot strings dot edit. Oh yeah, now we can edit, and okay, it's strange. So what we need string. Okay, string, not strings. No, it should be strings, I guess. Maybe wrong res was added. No, it's correct one. But we have nothing here, yeah? So let's run our build one more time. And because we didn't have this library, so we didn't generate resource correct way. Maybe that's why we didn't see it. Share it depends on. Nice, some issue. Android debug resource accessor. Okay, let's change it back to edit and try to build again. But yeah, we still have this problem. Task KSP debug Kotlin Android use output. KSP task. For Android, yeah, it's an output of shared KSP debug. So we need to create maybe some dependencies between our models. Let's try to do it. So here inside we can specify while Android main by getting, and we can specify that it depends on and provide come on main. Let's check what will we have. Okay, still, but let's do it for Java virtual machine as well. No, it didn't help. Okay, nice. We need to investigate. Yeah, so we have some implicit dependencies that can lead incorrect result being processed data. Okay, nice. Online investigation. Yeah, we're using task dependsOn and must run after. Okay, let's try to fix it another way. So far, yeah, let's try to move these resources just for Java virtual machine. It's not so good, of course, but to not waste time, yeah, it will be my additional homework to investigate why it wasn't built for Android correct way. Modern money, yeah. So we still have our resources. It's not disappear, but yeah, it's still building. Yeah, I spent 30 minutes on describe my homework, so maybe I will spend more than hour because I still wanted to touch preference. At least we have it as title of the stream. So we just need at least to discuss how to use it. Okay, it takes some time for building as usual, because like a lot of changes happened, I guess. We create these dependencies. Okay, nice. So we still have our resources, so let's try to use it again. So we need string resource, it's here. We need res dot, so let's wait, it should appear. Yeah, because a lot of libraries. Res strings dot edit, and we still don't have res. Why? It should be here. So yeah, we have string resources, string resources. It's correct. But we also need to import additional, so it should be our Komm Ubisoft Modern Money. But here we need to and we don't have special type of classes. Yeah, you can see it here. Like, yeah, we have Komm Ubisoft Modern. Okay, yeah, it should be Modern Money different way. Modern Money this way, but we don't have it. And then generate it. I thought it will be faster to play with it, but looks like no. And still don't understand what is going on. Yes, we have KSP, but resources are here. Yes, it's Komm Ubisoft Modern Money shared generated. Yeah, shared generated resource. So we should be able to import this model, but we cannot. It's interesting. Okay, let's try another approach. Let's try to move it back to Komm, but let's try to disable Android target for now. Yeah, it sounds really scary, but we will do it just for testing. KSP Android, of course, we don't have it anymore. Android grad, but we don't have target. Why we need to specify? Yes, because we still have alias. So it happens not only for Android. Let's try to remove this dependency. No, it didn't help. So I'm afraid it can be somehow related to room database, because when I play with this library, I didn't use room, and definitely it wasn't. Okay, maybe it's because of API. Let's try to use implementation, and we'll see what is going on. No, it didn't help. So what if we will remove Java virtual machine just for fun? Yeah, we still have target, but yeah, I guess we can have Android target as well, but not have this dependency. Yes, okay, like we need plugin, so we can remove it again. No, it still doesn't work. Shared build generated compose. Let's clean it, yeah, to make sure that, okay, if we clean, everything will be okay. So we remove this build folder and then run build again, and no, we still have this problem. So, okay, let's try to spend some time to resolve it. And we will not be successful. Unfortunately, yeah, this stream will not be so successful. I'm not sure that I will keep it in this case. Maybe I just will need to delete it, and or like rename it or some like bad stream. So let's try one more time again. Shared KSP Kotlin JVM. So we have KSP JVM. Yeah, I guess it's because of this room. Yeah, so let's try to remove it. So we don't have Android, we still have Java virtual machine. And right now it's built it. And if we still cannot, like, let's use edit, build again. Expected constructor in command line of Java. Yeah, it started to bring a lot of problem. But anyway, we don't have this issue anymore about resources. Let's check that it helped. And the problem is because we are using room, and it's somehow, yes, we have resources right now, and we have string here, and we have strings, I guess. Yeah. No. We have resources, all string resources. We have string array, so it should be string, and it should be edit. Yes. And yeah, so it should work right now, but I'm afraid without room it will not, yeah, it's like will not running. So it's not problem with Android, it's problem because we're using room and we're using these resources, and we need to somehow, so I guess like even I will do this way, and just like this dependency still will be yeah, again, we don't generate it, yeah. So we need this dependency here. So right now it looks better, and we still see edit. What I did just change it on implementation. I'm not sure that it helped, but anyway, we can somehow test it. It's nice. So let's found delete and also replace it on res.strings.delete. Yeah, that's why we can use here just asterisk, yeah, because it doesn't make sense to specify every time again. So it's still edit and delete, but what we can do right now, we can go to our desktop application, and here we can specify Java, it's like local, yes, local dot, is it set default? Yes, and we can get local dot France. And right now, if we run it and finally switch on our desktop application, you should see it right now. And if we right click, we see modifier and subprimer. So it works. So we change our like menu. But let's see that it will work on, let me switch back. We'll see that it will work on Android as well. So we have, let's rename it to menu, first of all. No, we cannot. I guess we should be able to rename it. No, for some reason we cannot. Okay, anyway, so let's add string name accounts and accounts. Yeah, so we need transactions. Yeah, sorry, it's already 1 hour, but I need maybe 15 minutes more, something like this. And reports. And we need to copy it and put inside French as well. And how it will be in French. So it will be Comtesse, it will be transaction, I will say, and report is reports. It's strange, but it's French. And right now, yeah, if we will build it, we started to face this problem again. So yeah, but we know how to fix it right now. Yeah, all what we need to comment out room. After building, it will create new resources. So we should be able to see it here. Not yet, it's still database, but let's try to run Java virtual machine. Okay, it still works, but let's go back. So we fixed it somehow, but I have no idea how. Yeah, maybe because what? Yeah, I need to click this refresh first. And now try to build. Yes, this is correct, but what is... Yes, right now we have it. It's nice. So we can... So it's like, yeah, strange. It's check that, okay, yeah, we have new resources. And in this case, generate them. And it somehow makes some problem with room. But right now, if we switch to Java virtual machine and we just click run, we should be able to see it. Yeah, it still works. Yeah, we have this French, but we didn't replace yet account, etc. Okay, we are not so successful with resources today. And I'm not sure that it's a good idea to continue with preferences, because it doesn't work as I expected. And what I really want to show is like how we can change. First of all, recognize which like locale we have currently, and then inside this beautiful settings dialog, we will be able to switch. Yeah, thank you, Zdenek. So yeah. Yeah, the current stream is not so successful. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to better prepare it. No, stream is not ended. I trying to describe what is going on, why I'm not so successful today. Yeah, so regarding preference, I wanted to show like couple libraries, how we can integrate if we will run again Java virtual machine application. Here inside this dialog, I wanted to integrate some drop-down list with languages, and by default there should choose, of course, language of my local, or like if there is no language for a local, like default language, which will be English, of course. But then we will be able to change this language, and it should appear like automatically for wall application. But because it's impossible, let's try to run it for phone, but I'm afraid it will, yeah, it doesn't work because of this room situation. But what I wanted to show, maybe the last one, I switched to Android Studio. And if we open my application in Android Studio, what we will see, yeah, so like we see here desktop, phone, and shared, but in shared we have only generated assets, yeah, so like we have these values, but yeah, you see it's like we can sync it, but I'm sure that it will work as expected as well. In phone here, like, yeah, we have this resource, and we can create special folder for it and run this beautiful inside Android Studio. There is really beautiful editor for values when you can specify already different languages, and you can just like change it in one place. But because it's multi-platform project, yeah, we have only this generated assets and nothing else, yeah, like, but we have them, at least, like we can see them. But it's not like resources, it's like assets. So I'm not sure that, yeah, I will be able to continue stream with this problem. And this problem, I faced it first time, and I need to investigate what is going on, why we have this problem between room and resources. And unfortunately, yeah, performance we wasn't able to check. I guess I need to change maybe title of this stream just to describe about, like, yeah, we wanted to localize with string, and to be honest, we did it. Yeah, we saw it on Java virtual machine, nothing on Android because of this issue. But yeah, let's think about my homework, which I have to do. So I need to understand how to fix this problem, how to run resources and room simultaneously, yeah, without any problem. I'm like pretty sure that maybe I'm not first person who did it, and there should be some solution, or like, yeah, we'll see. At least Gradle tried to help me. Yeah, it provides a lot of information about, like, yeah, you need to create some implicit dependency, blah blah blah. But yeah, I just like need to focus it on it, like dive into it, and don't want to spend your time just for reading some documentation or like source of Gradle to understand what's going on. Is first of all. The second one, I would like to continue work on interface because yeah, we already discussed a lot of things, so I will continue to improve our DAO, our like database model DAO and ViewModel. So like we will be able to add also credit cards. We need to understand like difference between bank account and, for example, cash account, because cash account also should contains few currencies but not any cards. And should we like save it in different database tables in database, or like should we just use as like nullable field for cards, for example? Yeah, like we know that if there is no cards, it's cash, but it's not true, yeah, because we can have bank account without credit cards, but it's still bank account, yeah, it's like safe account. So like we need to understand how to split it. It sounds maybe easy, like we can just have bank field where we provide bank name, and if there is no this field, it means like it's cash, and we just don't try to download even from like fetch from database credit cards. So I will play with this interface, make it maybe slightly more beautiful, and will describe, of course, what I will achieve. I will try to solve this issue, and yeah, I guess it's all. Again, it's, I guess, not so interesting stream as I expected, but I didn't have a lot of time to be prepared for it. Hopefully next streams will be better. Not sure that I will keep this one, but maybe I will just like rename it and like put inside description about like, yeah, this stream is not so successful, please don't, or maybe I just cut it, to be honest. Yeah, it was my idea about I can provide not only streams, I also can provide some videos. And because first part, when I describe what I did on my homework, can be quite interesting, yeah, all the stuff with these local compositors, etc. So it's can be like useful for people who is working on Compose UI, not only multi-platform, on just like normal one as well. And yeah, maybe I just like extract from the stream some videos and put it in channel, but stream is not succeed today, so sorry about it. But it's live, yeah, it's live coding, and I guess it maybe will happen in future again, if I will not have enough time to be prepared for stream. So thanks everyone, sorry about problems which we faced, and see you next time. Bye.